Oh, I was so confused. I was like little in the corner, and I'm like, why am I on the screen? I don't know. I didn't realize I had to hit something. Hey everyone, welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting and our weekly look at our weekly cash or trash video where we look at the hot comics of this past week and make predictions sure to go wrong. Normally, when I say we, I don't just mean the royal we of me. I mean myself and my man, Marcus Circumstances. No circumstances tonight, so I'm rolling solo tonight. So you guys just got to deal with just me. We Belichick's. Like, did anybody really think that was going to work? I don't think so. But we have my man GTK in here tailgating early. Always appreciated, sir. Monty Ray, right on time. One of my channel members. I appreciate you. We got my man Daymare saying hello. Another channel member. Appreciate you. And Unruly. He's also a channel member. So why don't we just do that right here at the beginning so I don't forget, and shout out those channel members. Give them a big thank you. Appreciate all of you guys for supporting the channel, keeping it going, help me cover the cost of StreamYard and everything else. I really, really appreciate it. We did do a giveaway, Saturday night? Yeah, Saturday night we did the giveaway. My man, any comments and reviews? Lorenzo is here. What is going on, sir? Hope you were doing well. I'm rolling without your man Marcus tonight, just me, but it's okay. It happens sometimes. It happens. And given that this video may or may not happen next week, but definitely won't happen the week after. And so we'll see. Next week is very iffy. We'll see if we get this one done next week or not. But Mr. Ram Man is there. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. So reminder what we're doing here. I do on Saturdays, I put a look back video where we look back at the hot comics of the last from 6 months ago, see how they're doing in the market now. Should you have bought in? Should you have been patient? This is the video where we look at the hot comics of this last week and make predictions for 6 months from now. There is our big, I don't know if he knows this yet or not, was our big channel member who won the giveaway on Saturday. He won the August giveaway. So he is going to get this second print of Nightwing 78, the first Tom Taylor issue, first Melinda, first Haley the Bitewing, and this hardcover of Nightwing Leaping into the Light. So Mr. He Remains, that is, you were the big winner. I did reach out to you on Instagram. I forgot to do it sooner, but I did reach out to you a little while ago. So, yeah, you just send me your address over on Instagram, and we will be good to go. I really just discovered today that I am unable to like a video. That is very weird. That is very weird. What's it going to be here for so much? Oh, well. I mean, I get the disappointment. I truly, truly do. Yes, congratulations, sure. I mean, you've only won twice, so can't win every month. I really can't win every month. Mr. Gordon, what is going on, sir? So, yeah, this is where we look at these hot books of this past week, make predictions sure to go wrong. So let's pull them up. Let's start talking about them and see what we think about the hot books of this past week. Let me make myself a little bit bigger. Is that the one I want? That is not the one I wanted. The one I want is this one. There it is. That's the one I want. First up, we got Aliens #1. First Aliens of Comics. This is the third week in a row this has been on the list, right? Yeah, third week in a row. Last week it was basically the same price as it was the first week. This week, Raws are still basically in that same range, 100 to 150. 9.8 have went from 15 to 18 to 2,200. Hey, Tacoma, what is going on, sir? XSL Toxic Avengers. It seemed like it take forever to come out. Nice. I hope you enjoyed. You didn't say anything. It is Monday today, Tacoma. It is. I'm still on the. Initially, I was like, worth it. And Marcus was like, no. And then after the spin, I'm back on the I'll be back train. I think it returns back to what it is once we get away from the show and everything else. It's a little more consistent. Funny story. Can't see paying anywhere near that cash though. Yeah. For sure. The show is getting good. So I've heard, I'm not a huge Aliens fan. I enjoyed Aliens. I enjoyed Aliens. I haven't ever enjoyed anything else I've watched connected to it, so I have not been big on the show, but I have heard some pretty good reviews. I've heard pretty good reviews on this particular one. It was bloody. I mean, isn't that when Aliens is at its best? So, all right, next. My Alamo. I honestly just give up. You guys, Mark Spears Monsters, number one, had been rolling, $100 to $200 raw, $400 9.8 for a while now. News came out that it was optioned. Raws are 200 consistently, 9.8, 750, all the way up to $1,000 for Mark Spears Monsters number one. I mean, I have missed the train. I want to say, I will tell you what I have in the spreadsheet is I want to say dumpster fire. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. $750 to $1,000 for this book is insanity, in my opinion. It is completely insanity. The books I could buy for $1,000. That's more. $750 for a 9.8 of this is more than I've ever spent on a comic. You see the comics behind me. Here, let's like never spent that much. Not even close. This book is worth more. It's going for more than that right now. I didn't put a prediction. JP said at this point, JP says in his prediction for 6 months ago from now is I give up. I give up. I don't understand. I give up. I'm not making predictions on Mark Spears Monsters anymore. I am broken. I give up. I didn't get this with Halloween coming. This will be on my list till 2026. Because they're optioning the story. Even you can't option the characters, but I guess you can option the story. I don't know. I don't know how that works. All these stories are all these characters are in the public domain at this point. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I can't. Universal, I thought the Universal Monster thing. I don't know how this works. I don't know. I mean, Dracula and Frankenstein are technically in the public domain. I think all of these characters are, but you guys got me. I don't know. Paying with issue 2, but have a couple of the other prints. I think eventually it'll come back. Are the stories in the book actually good? Or I have no idea, Andrew. I have no idea. For $750, you can get, limited print run. A cover does not. Yeah. Hey, Mr. John, what's going on? Nope, no Marcus tonight. I'm riding solo, and I think he just wanted to dodge any prediction. He would have just said straight gas at this point on Monsters. At $750 to $1,000, I just give up. I got no predictions for you. All right, next we got Immortal Batman number 1, the Matt Taylor 1 in 25. This is like a manga inspired kind of Batman story. I don't know much about it. I know it had some buzz and some hype. Raw copies on this 125 going for 40 all the way to up to 100. I put 125s in just traps generally. Like, I realized this one's getting all the way up to quadruple ratio, which might be a good sign, but yeah, if you're paying 100, I think you're paying way too much for this for sure. So the stories are fun, but I don't think they're anything except it's fun to read out. I have my chance to get this for a Song of Pass. Just much 125 doesn't go for anything. Yeah. But yeah, I got this as a trap. I think at this point, for what we've seen over the last couple of years, even the triple ratio thing doesn't seem to be as consistent as it used to be, that it would actually hold. 125s are just not holding all that well. It's few and far between. So yeah, that's why I'm putting this as a trap still. Depending on the series, I can see it last a little bit, but yeah. Mr. John, what is going on? Yeah, I would wait. I would wait, but we just saw what I thought about Monsters, and the waiting was wrong. So you guys know how much I know. Skinbreaker, the ashcan, number 1. We got a new Robert Kirkman series coming in September. This is the ashcan kind of preview that came out this week or last week. $20 to $35 on this sucker. Hype for Robert Kirkman, hype for a new series. I still put this as an I'll be back. These generally over the last several years, these ashcans, even on new series that get a little hype. Outside of like the ashcan for like Absolute Batman, I can't think of one that's really done very well longer term. So I'm putting this as at least an I'll be back. It's borderline trap for me at 20 to 35 for sure. Damer saying dumpster fire. They cover is going for nothing. I think he's trapped. Yeah. He's talking about the Batman. Any chaos? What's going on, sir? Right up to DM with no purpose. There you go. That's good. That's me. Crazy over inflated against our bets. Yeah. Enjoy, John. Enjoy. I don't know how good we were, how entertaining we were last night. But yeah, large series of. So, moving on. Batman Dark Patterns #2. So last 2 weeks we've had the cover A on the list because people were paying stupid prices for it. It got as high as 25 to 50. Now it's back down to like 15 to 20 on that one here 3 weeks in. So it peaked really high. It's already dropping back. So everybody, because people realized people were willing to pay for it, so a whole bunch of them hit the market. So now people have switched to the cover B. And now this is going for $35 to $50. Again, this is just like a story thing that this was fairly low print Batman story that people have just decided they're in on. I don't know. This makes no sense to me. I'm putting this as a dumpster fire. I find this where's my media stuff? Like, to me, this is absolutely a dumpster fire. Like, this doesn't make any sense. There's no first appearance here. The story is not, it wasn't that low print. It's still Batman. It's not that low print. Yeah, just no way. Nah. Trap on dark patterns. Yeah. So alerted security to Alec being. Tony didn't notice that. That was only Adam. That was Daymare. So no, was Tony not understanding whether or not he went up the stairs. This is true. I mean, number one is nowhere near. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on here. Next, we're gonna move on to Absolute Martian Manhunter #1. This one's hitting the list because honestly, it's going for $5, a 9.8 for 60. So it's going for cover price. So why is it on the list here? I would argue it's because Fire Guy Ryan probably said that he was really enjoying it. So people went out and, like, people that watch Town Show, that's enough to get people to go buy a book for cover price and say, oh, there's like 100% increase in sales. Like, I feel like this is a whatever. It's cover price. It doesn't matter. Even if it wasn't Ryan that prompted a spike in sales, people aren't paying. It's not going for $20, $30 like Absolute Batman, or $30, $40 or whatever Absolute Batman is up to at this point. Like, whatever. If you pay $5, great. Good for you. It's still a line, man. Yeah. I mean, the only one I'm sticking with is the Wonder Woman because I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, still cover price. Still. Yeah, that's the only one I'm really enjoying. Absolute man. that is solid, John. That is solid. This book is confusing. This book is a bit confusing. Yeah. I heard it's a bit of a psychedelic trip. Next, we got Adventures of Superman #500. Any good Flash? Flash, any good? I haven't read anything but the Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Batman. I did not enjoy Batman. I enjoyed Wonder Woman a lot. First appearance of Angora Lappin, the White Rabbit, which I feel like, so I don't know which version of White Rabbit appeared in Peacemaker. I haven't watched it yet. But Tom and them had it confused because the version that comes out in the Dark Knight book we're going to talk about next is not this version. So I don't know. It's weird. It's the Jana Hudson version that's actually like two people merged and like, yeah, I don't know where they're going for. This is only $5. There's literally millions of these out there. Do not pay for this book, particularly like because of some version of White Rabbit. I mean, this is one of those, even at $5, I feel like it's almost like a trap because there's so many of these in dollar bins everywhere. Like, I don't know why you would pay anything more than the bare minimum for this. 8 billion of these. Yeah. I think I have this square bound right. I don't remember now. Is this a square bound? I didn't think it was, but it could be. I know it was poly. It's got the white poly bag. Because, yeah, but, so, yeah, I don't know. It might be. I don't remember. Next, we have the Batman The Dark Knight, #1. First cameo or first appearance of White Rabbit, Jana Hudson. $12, 9.8, 140. This is, the 9.8 is into trap territory to over $100 for the first appearance of White Rabbit. There's no way. The raw copies are just I'll be back at $12 or whatever, but because you'll get it under 10. But like, yeah, $140 for 9.8, stupid. They were arguing this is her first full appearance of the Jana Hudson version, but Tom and them were still referring to it as the Angora Lampin version, which not exactly. Anyway, doesn't matter. Next, we got her first cover or first full, depending on how you want to do it. This is the one that's been on the list multiple times. $15 to $25. Also an I'll Be Back. She made, like, she's on the screen for like 30 seconds, maybe, is my understanding. She's not a main character. There's no reason to chase this book. Just no reason to chase any of these White Rabbit books. Trap, give it a year. Give it 3 months. 3 months. I don't think they're. No, I think it's David Finch. I think even one is David Finch. I'm pretty sure the cover on #1 is David Finch. Yeah, these are all these are Finch covers. These are both Finch covers, Alan. Or not Alan. He Remains. Yeah. These are both. 1 or 2 panels, nearly gets shot. Nobody knows who she is. Yeah. Love her on the cover of 3. Yes. Or no. I mean, I would be surprised if she does. So even if she does, it doesn't change anything. Yeah, Finch cover. Next, the first cover appearance of Wolverine. From now on, I'm just refusing to say anything other than first cover appearance for Wolverine. You guys can complain all you want. This was hitting the list because Wolverine's going to come to the MCU. Okay. $800 to $4,500 on recent raw sales. 8.0 is 41 to 56. 6.0, 25, 2,600. This isn't worth it. Good gosh. I mean, obviously, this is a huge key. This is cash. Now, I may not jump much in the next 6 months that you would call it straight cash over the 6-month thing. Obviously, long-term straight cash. Not if you bought it in 2021, though. But like from here going forward, it's a great book. At the very least, it's worth it. It wouldn't be. This is, as Marcus likes to say, get in where you fit in. If you're looking for this book, you're looking for the right copy at the right price. And you're playing in a league that is out of my league. Oh, good for you. All right, next. Marvel Superhero Secret Wars, #10. So apparently, like anything that's Doom related right now is at least a little bit hot. Got a little bit of a market. Obviously, we're getting Secret Wars, some version. We're getting Doom. $15, 9.8, 220. John can probably tell me for sure, but I don't feel like this is that much different than what this book has just always gone for. But Tom and them put it on the list. I would put it as an I'll be back. No reason to chase anything Doom right now, in my opinion. Like on our way to the Playboy Mansion, yeah, cash. No thanks. This book is not for me. Man, I mean, there's just no reason to chase anything Doom. Pay a premium for anything Doom right now, in my opinion. I would just be patient. Now you may have to be like a couple years patient. But yeah, I would look for. I mean, $15. I mean, it's not that much. If you pay $15, you're not gonna hurt. But I wouldn't be paying like $220 probably for the 9.8. There you go. Getting in trap territory. Careful out there now. Next, Black Panther #1. Hitting the list because I didn't write down the actor's name. Some actor was interviewed that there'd been rumors that he was going to be cast in the next Black Panther project. And he said he had not been, but if they asked, he would say yes. So people are buying Black Panther #1, which is his first solo title, but obviously he had solo comics before this in Jungle Action. So but yeah, it's, Kirby goodness right here. $90, 9.8, 42. I would still put this as an I'll be back. No reason to chase this based on any kind of rumor news, but this is also a get in where you fit in. Just buy the copy you want at the price you want. Yeah. It better be Toshin. No, it does not need to be Toshin. It should be like, yeah, anyway. It's a weird take on a character, Kirby. Yes. Next. Amazing Spider-Man number 546. First appearance of Mr. Negative. So we're still looking for any spec of who the villain of the new Spider-Man movie, A Brand New Day, is going to be. Obviously, this is that storyline. This is where Mr. Negative came in. $25 for a raw copy. 9.8, 175. Because there was a set photo, which they seem to be leaking all kinds of stuff from this movie right now. But there was a symbol on something that was related to Mr. Negative, so people are like back on the Mr. Negative. It's the villain train. I still put this solidly in the I'll be back. Like, do we really think Mr. Negative's gonna like move the needle as the villain for this? Nah. Mr. Negative. Like negative. I can't do it. Horvath, what is going on? How are you, sir? Uncle Ben is a surprise villain. Yeah, might as well. After what they did in the last one, they might as well make him the villain. Next, we got Amazing Spider-Man annual number 19, first appearance of Alistair Smythe. This is the same as last week, rumors related to Spider Slayers. Last week, it was like 10 to 20, 9.8, 120. This week, it's 10 to 40, 9.8, 220. Yeah, we're in the dumpster fire range for this one. Like, yeah, no. Like, I'm not paying, like, I wouldn't mind having this book, but I ain't paying $40 or $220 for 9.8. That's nuts. Magic Lasso was like, I have that annual. Good for you, Lasso. Good for you. Let's see. Pass on, change the name to Thunderbolts at the end of the Spider. They should just do that for every movie going forward. Just every movie going forward. They should advertise it as one thing and then at the end just change the name. Love this cover. I have the same, no, but it isn't worth that much. No, it is absolutely not worth that much. For sure. Next. Because, yeah, we're going to get Punisher in Spider-Man movie. So, straight cash. It doesn't matter what's going for right now. 5 to 4,400 on recent raw sales. 9.4, 4,000. 6.0, 12 to 1,400. Yeah, this is another obviously huge key. You're looking for the right deal right before he's going to be in a Spider-Man movie. Maybe not the best time to buy, but ultimately, you're long term, you're just going to pay off. So, yeah, this is the kind of book these are the kind of books that you don't ignore hype and stuff, but like if you're buying this book, then you've most likely been tracking its value for a while. You're looking for a specific grade. You're looking for a specific value. This may cause you to have to delay a little bit, but yeah, that you're not buying this because he's going to be in the Spider-Man movie. And then last this week, we got the Incredible Hulk 449, first appearance of Thunderbolts, because Thunderbolts is coming to Disney Plus this week, or came to Disney Plus this week, but actually no, it's New Avengers, but the Thunderbolts book is back on the list. $50 for raw copies, 9.8, 160. I still put this as an I'll be back. This book is like crashed from the original spec on this book. None of these characters are in the movie. There's no reason to chase this book because of anything related to that movie, because it's not even named that anymore. And they were never answering to Thunderbolt Ross. There was never a connection at all to Thunderbolts. I mean, they do that sometimes. So that is this week's list. I know you guys just had to deal with me this week. You didn't get Marcus, but I want to thank you guys for watching. I will give you a quick, there probably won't be much content with me over the next, basically this month. Toward the end, I'll get back on track. I'm going to be gone for a big chunk of this month. It's like, I think you missed that boat here, Range. I think you missed the boat for maximizing value, my friend. So yeah, there's not gonna be a ton of content for me this month. You'll get a look back video on Saturday. You may or may not get cash or trash come next week, but there's at least gonna be 1 week of no cash or trash. There's at least gonna be 1 week of no look back, and there's probably gonna be no like midweek videos most of this month. So I'm gonna be on vacation. I may show up occasionally somewhere, but for the most part, I'm going to be out and enjoying myself. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful week, wonderful September if I don't catch you until I get back. And we will talk to you later. Where's my outro? Where's that? It's way down here. There it is.